I mean, everyone loves cinematic videos. Those smooth camera movements, transitions and color styles that help enhance the visuals of a story. And GoPro happens to be the perfect camera to make cinematic videos. That may be travel videos, vlogs, or simple stories to share with your friends on Instagram. So stick around if you want to learn my 7 secrets to making cinematic videos with your GoPro Hero 8. Hey, I'm Andy, filmmaker and author of Project GoPro, a GoPro video making school, and on the site, which you'll find the link down here in the description, you can find dozens of free tutorials that will help you get started making videos with your GoPro. I've also left a link to download my free GoPro settings cheat sheet that has already helped thousands of GoPro enthusiasts learn how to set up their GoPro before every shooting. Go and check it out. But now, without any further ado, let's get started. Secret number 1. Film in slow motion. Slow motion effects are dramatic, hence they naturally give a cinematic feel due to the fluidity of the shot. Look at this GoPro ad, for example. You will realize that most of the clips are shot in slow motion and are very stable. This is a perfect example of a cinematic feel. A cinematic feel can be obtained with a GoPro if you increase your frame rate to 120 fps or 240 fps and then you slow down fast action in post-production. Now you might be asking yourself, should I film everything in slow motion like 120 or 200 fps? Well, obviously not. This setting will generate a big file in your SD card, eating up all the memory space that you have got. And your GoPro battery will drain faster. So switch to slow motion only when you really need it. That means when you want to record fast action. Secret number 2. Stabilize your videos. Unless it's actually used as a filming technique, shaky videos suck and they look amateur. So GoPro has done a great job at implementing an in-camera digital stabilization system that is called Hypersmooth, which keeps on getting even better and better as new GoPros come out. So if you want to get that cinematic feel, try to film stable footage. You can achieve this in different ways with your GoPro Hero 8. Number 1. Activate Hypersmooth or digital stabilization in your GoPro settings. But try to avoid this, don't activate it if you're filming in low light situations, as this might generate artifacts in your videos. Number 2. You can also use a gimbal for GoPro, which helps keeping your camera stable while filming. This is ideal in low light, as it's not suggested to use digital stabilization or Hypersmooth in low light, just like I just mentioned before. Number 3, apply stabilization in post-production. Of course, you can always apply stabilization in post-production. This feature is present on the main video editors like Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro, and let's say on major semi-professional and professional editors. And I find this to work pretty well, especially when I have to film with my GoPro in low light situations. So what I would do is I switch Hypersmooth off, and then later in post-production I add some stabilization to make it more stable. And with this technique I wouldn't get artifacts, so my GoPro wouldn't generate artifacts because it's in low light, and at the same time I have a quite okay stabilization if I need to apply it. Alright, secret number 3. Use camera movements. If you want to give a nice cinematic feel to your videos, then with this simple technique you can create a transition in camera at the start and at the end of a clip by simply moving your camera like this, and then you record whatever you want to record, and then you end your clip with another fast transition. You can also do, this is a really popular one, you can start with your camera in vertical mode, then turn it like this, record a little bit and then turn it again, and finish your shot like that, and then go to a different point, go in another location, and start your shot again from here. Actually, we started like this, and then like this, and then like that. Then you can start from here on another location, record a little bit, turn, record, turn again, and finish obviously on the horizontal way. Then in post-production you connect the two clips and the magic is gonna be there. You'll see the results. It's very cool. You can connect two clips in two different locations with a transition that you can create in camera. That's pretty awesome. Try it out. Alright, secret number 4, limit ISO values. Keeping ISO values low is always a good practice in order to avoid unwanted grain or noise in your videos. This tip especially applies to GoPro cameras since they have a quite small sensor compared to other bigger cameras. So to prevent GoPro ISO going up like to crazy values when light changes, you can limit this setting in the ProTune section of your camera. With ProTune activated, you can now customize your ISO settings. You'll notice that there is ISO min and ISO max. You can leave ISO min to the lowest value of 100, and I would set ISO max to about 400 or 800. Remember that these are just general settings that I found to work pretty well in most well-lit environments. So don't take these values as the standard every time you film. Instead, try to always experiment and find your ideal settings based on what you're shooting. Secret number 5, set color to flat. As you have probably noticed, getting that cinematic feel effect requires a little bit of effort. In other words, it's not straightforward. Color grading might increase the overall look of your videos actually. Think about it, color influences our perception and feelings every day. So when you make your next GoPro video, use color grading in your advantage to communicate a certain feeling or mood. But in order to color grade your videos in post-production or to add custom presets, your footage ideally needs to be recorded on flat settings. On GoPro Hero 8, you get two color modes that you can access by enabling ProTune within the GoPro settings. GoPro color mode adds a specific color style directly in camera. This mode gives you an image that is visibly more vibrant and with a higher contrast, though this setting is not good if you want to color grade your footage. While flat color mode, on the other hand, gives a raw look without editing. It results in a low contrast image with no filters applied. And this is perfect for customizing the look and feel of your videos with any color LUT presets like my GoPro cinematic LUTs that you see it right now. With over 100 custom presets, you will be able to transform the mood of your videos with just a click. GoPro secret number 6, color grade your footage. So color grading is where you create your video's aesthetics. It's an entirely optional process, especially if you're aiming for film realism. And of course, color grading does help express a visual tone or mood to highlight the narrative. For example, boosted orange and blue tones could be used to enhance a travel story, like you see on the example right here. And among professional film editors, there are dedicated teams of people just for color grading films. They are called film colorists. So you can imagine how widely used this niche can be. This is our best-selling filter pack, which includes over 100 LUTs filters designed by our filmmakers at Project GoPro for GoPro style videos. We made it available in various formats like 3DL, Cube and XML to cover most editing software on the market. Once installed, you can easily apply and customize these color presets with a single click. In Premiere Pro, in Photoshop, in Final Cut Pro, in After Effects, in DaVinci Resolve, and many more softwares. It's compatible pretty much with all softwares that accept LUTs and presets. You can find the link in the description if you want to check out our GoPro Cinematic LUT pack. Alright, here we come to GoPro secret number 7, the last one. Don't overuse transitions and effects. Editing videos with a straightforward cut is the most useful, the most common, and the easiest way to transit from one scene to another. But because all projects are different, there are times when you need to up your transition game by using custom transitions in post-production. Some editing software like Final Cut Pro X, the one that I use the most, have built-in transitions and effects by default that you can apply between the clips. Though they are normally very basic, like the fade transition for example, and don't look quite cool and dynamic like the ones that we often see on YouTube related to GoPro videos. But don't worry about this, because we got you covered on this too, because we've made our own GoPro Cinematic Transitions pack that includes over 60 GoPro transitions to enhance your GoPro videos. You can check out our transition pack on our site, which you'll find the link in the description. Likewise, color grading presets, do not overuse transitions and effects. In fact, these editing assets should be only, the cherry on the cake. They should only complement the visuals, improving or emphasizing its quality. So that's it guys, I really hope that these 7 tips will help you create even more cinematic videos and tell better stories. Let me know if you found these tips useful by liking this video or commenting down here below, so I will know in the future whether I should continue creating this kind of contents or not. Then don't forget to download my free GoPro settings cheat sheet. You'll find the link in the description. This one will really help you set up your GoPro, especially if you're starting out. Stay healthy and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao!